So here's something funny with this air fryer and french fries. So air fryers in general I think are marketed to be able to create these great french fries, and this is the recipe book that comes with the air fryer. Notice there's french fries on the picture, but there is no recipe for french fries at all. So when I got the air fryer, the very first thing I did was I went out, got 2 potatoes, fairly large, cut them up, threw them in the basket, and used the preset temperature and settings, and just see what happens. Yeah, they didn't come out too great at all. And the reason why they didn't come out great was the basket can only hold really 1 potato worth of french fries, 1 large russet potato. Since I crammed 2 in there, they weren't really tumbling very well, so the french fries that were in the middle were undercooked and the ones on the outside were just barely cooked. So my second attempt at creating french fries was I used the trays instead of the basket. And I created a video and put it on my channel so you can watch them. I did the same procedure, just cut them up, threw them in, or lightly oil them, threw them in the air fryer, see what happens. Same way I make my french fries in a deep fryer, so I can kind of compare which one I want to, which one I would like more. So what happened was the fries were cooking unevenly. The fries on the top rack that were closer to the heating coil were cooking too fast, and then the fries in the lower racks weren't cooking fast enough, so the fries in the lower racks were actually undercooked, whereas the fries at the top rack were just cooked enough. In both cases the fries just don't taste that great, or the taste is okay, it's more the texture. The texture is not like a deep fried, it's not really crispy on the, it's crunchy, it's hard, it's more stale, it's like a dehydrated potato. So if you look up online, there's a lot of different methods of creating that perfect french fry, whether you're blanching it or just soaking it in water. And if you soak it, then there's different techniques. Do you soak it for 30 minutes, 1 hour, 4 hours, 24 hours? And while it's soaking, do you put salt in the water? Do you put lemon juice in the water? I'm going to try a couple of them out and we'll see how they go. So my take on it is, if I have to spend too much time creating french fries, it isn't worth it for me. I'll just cut them up and throw them in the deep fryer. I'm not that worried about the healthy aspect of it. I just want some very quick and tasty french fries. So I'm going to create a couple videos trying to use different cooking methods, put this thing at rest. I really think that air fried french fries is more of a marketing thing than it is an actual comparison between a deep fryer. I mean, it really should be compared to a conventional or toaster oven than a deep fryer, because it's drying it out, it's not actually frying the fries. So I'm soaking 2 batches of fries. One is going to be soaked for 24 hours and the other one for 30 minutes. Both of these will be cooked into the air fryer. I also have 2 batches for the deep fryer. And I won't be soaking these. This set, the fries are a little bit thicker. This was more of the inside. And these were the outsides that I trimmed off, so they're a little bit more thinner or odd shaped. I don't want to cook them at the same temperature because these will burn. it's been exactly 30 minutes. I'm going to take the 30-minute batch of soaked fries and dry them out. Let's see. I guess I'll put it, I want it to rotate, and I'll do it at 350. The preset temperature is at 400 and it doesn't rotate. Now I'm going to put in my fries that were not soaked. Alright, so these have been going for 15 minutes, and I can tell you they're nowhere. Lost power. So it turns out I can't run the air fryer, deep fryer, and my toaster oven at the same time. It will pop the circuit. I let these french fries cook at 400 degrees for about another 15 minutes. The deep fried fries are at the top and the air fried fries are at the bottom. So as you can see, the fry doesn't cook evenly because the edges will cook faster. Because the edges are harder, notice how it breaks apart differently. Now compare this to a deep fried fry. The entire thing is cooked evenly and it breaks apart evenly. I didn't notice much difference when soaking the fries for 30 minutes compared to not soaking it at all. This is what the fries look and sound like when they come out of the deep fryer. At this point, I just don't really care for air fried fries. I'm now going to cook the fries that were soaking in water for 24 hours. I can already feel a difference in the fry. It is much firmer than it was before. The fries have been cooking for about 25 minutes now.
They still cook unevenly, but it's not that big of a deal. So the fries that were soaked for 30 minutes, I would rate 4 out of 10, and these I would rate about a 6 or 7 out of 10. If I would have deep fried these fries, it would have been a 9 or 10 out